The title of this video is going to be Biracial Supremacists. And it's like, I'm going to be real, like even before I started coming on YouTube about a year ago, I've come in contact with a lot of biracials who, you know, harbor these views of a racist white person. And, you know, let me say this first and foremost. I'm not taking away from the experiences of any biracial person, because, you know, hell, I've had my experiences with white, black, Spanish people. I mean, mostly black and white people. I mean, those are where a lot of my issues have come from, you know, because a lot of times, as we all know, a lot of biracials have a hard time blending in with white or black people. So, I mean, the only way a lot of biracials are going to justify that is by being harboring racist views towards black and white people. But it's like, I see more time than not most of the negative vibes from biracials tend to go towards black people. And I mean, I touched on this in my biracial competition video, Black vs. White, a couple weeks ago. That's where a lot of the confusion comes in. That's why a lot of biracials are confused, because on one hand, they want to be accepted in the white community, which doesn't always happen. A lot of white people see us biracials as black, and then on the other hand, you have black people who don't accept biracials all the time. You know, but I can say for me, I can say that I haven't really, you know, had much discrimination throughout my life, and it's because I believe it's because I came to terms a long time ago, a long time ago, that, you know, harboring resentment and anger towards black people is, you know, it's just that's where the confusion's gonna come in. You know what I mean? And it's like, I see a lot of biracials on here, and I'm not one to call people out, but, you know, I go around on a lot of these pages of other biracials and read a lot of the comments and a lot of correspondences between them, and some of these comments are just like the most racist. And it's like, if some of these profiles didn't have a face on them, and if I didn't know some of these people were biracial, I would think they were white. I would think they were like white supremacists. You know, and it's like on a real note here, like I don't correspond with these people. You know, I don't correspond with these people because you know, the reason why a lot of us are confused is because of white people and black people. But look, it's like look, I mean I think a lot of biracials have it hard who are in a white household, who don't have the black parent present, because a lot develop this mindset that Caucasian people have. I mean, me, I've grown up in a white household, and, you know, my family is white, and they're the ones who have been there for me, and it would have been like very easy for me to just like think I was a white person because that's what I'm around. But guess what? That's just not the way society works. That's not the way society works, and it's because a person of color in this society, anybody who's brown, black, yellow, whatever, is considered a colored person, a black person. And that's why I reach out mostly to black people on my YouTube on my channel, because that's where my connection is. That's where I feel connected the most. I've always felt connected like that. It's like, even when, you know, I can remember when I was a teenager, and, you know, my sister and I would like go to a restaurant, and there'd be black people in there. We'd automatically feel like, you know, we fit in. It's like, I've never felt like that walking into a restaurant with all white people. Even when I was with my mother, I never felt like that. I never felt that instant connection to white people, and it's because a lot of times I wonder what they're thinking. It's like, I wonder where their mind is at. I wonder, when they look at me, what do they see? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've never wondered that with black people. I've always felt an instant connection when there's other black people around, and that's just how it is. And that's why in a lot of my videos, people question me, you know, they tell me I'm mixed, so why do I call myself black? Because look, man, that's just the way it is. I just got a comment like 5 minutes ago asking me that very question, and I told them, I said, look, that's just how it is. That's just how it is, man. I'm a person of color. I'm a person of color. I'm going to marry a person of color. I'm going to have kids that are of color, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, man. But you know, to a lot of biracials, I want to send a message to a lot of biracials who don't like black people. And I just want to tell them that the moment you let black people in, the moment you let down your guard and realize, look, I'm a person of color, I'm gonna fit more into the black community than I am the white community, you know, you'll set yourself free, man. And you know, I know a lot of biracials would like to just have their own category and just call themselves mixed, and it's like I've thought about this a lot before too, but I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna hit it right on the head, and that's not realistic. That's just not realistic. It's realistic. It's realistic. And please watch this whole video. Listen to what I'm saying. Do not send me comments without listening to what I'm about to say. It's okay to say that you're not black or you're not white, because honestly, that's the truth. We're not black or we're not white. We are mixed. Yes, that is true. But we are people of color, okay? And to sit there and say, and to sit there and embrace your white side more than your black side, I'm sorry, you can argue me and say that I'm not right for saying that, but until you take that advice, I mean, you're going to continue to be confused. And any biracial person who tells me that they embrace their white side more than their black side and they're not confused, I don't believe you. I do not believe you. And that's just real. That's just how I feel, man. So I just wanted to hit that one on the head right there. But yeah, leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. And Be Mad 820 is out. I gotta get some sleep. Later.